Hello, welcome back. Now, if you remember, the weekend just gone is Easter, and I was digging on Sunday morning with Garry on my permission, and we found some really wonderful stuff. He found a lovely Roman encrusted brooch. I really didn't recognise what it was, but he did, and it's gone from this, after he took it home, soaked it in distilled water, picked it with a wooden cocktail stick, to looking like this. What a magnificent transformation. I also found an Iron Age Le 10 brooch, a Roman headstud brooch, also a lovely matrix seal, and I've only ever found two matrix seals, and would you believe they both came off that one piece of commission. Also an Edward I penny. Now, why am I telling you this? Because over the Easter weekend I went live, because I didn't have a video on Saturday, so I streamed instead on Friday and Saturday. I wanted to tell you that as well as giving my subscribers the gift of a coin ring giveaway every Saturday video, I wanted to do something else. I wanted to reward you for helping me grow my channel. But, you know, it does have to be a win-win situation. There has to be something that every one of my subscribers can do to come and join me for the whole weekend. Stay with me in my holiday home. Have a pint or two, have a meal in the evening, but 2 days digging over each side of that night over. What could it do? I asked for suggestions, and I had loads of suggestions. Thank you kindly for all of them, but none of them were actually suitable because it eliminated certain people in my subscribers list. For example, those who couldn't afford to do a raffle prize for 10 quid or whatever the case may be. And I'm not really after raising money. I've been raising money for cancer research now for nearly 12 years, and I'm going to get my £50,000 later this year. That's covered. I don't need your money. What I do need is something you can do for me to help grow my channel, which in turn gives me a higher visibility, introduces new people. What I want you to do is to share. Most of you leave comments and leave thumbs up. A lot of you don't. But very few people actually share. By sharing my video on your other social medias, you will in fact bring a whole new audience to my YouTube channel. And that's what I'm looking for. A whole new audience to show them what I do. Now, the Google and YouTube analytics now tell me who the sharers are. So what I would like you to do is to share this video, every video in fact. You can go back and share those if you want to. So it's not just future videos, you can share past videos. All you have to do is to say to me, I've chosen this video or videos or whatever, and I've shared it to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Twitch, whatever you decide to share it to. The more you share, both how many videos you share and where you share them to, the more chances you will have to come and join me for the weekend away, all on me. All you've got to do is to get there. Garry with 2 R's will be there, Paul will be there, perhaps other people I dig with on a regular basis that you've seen on my video will be there too. But if I'm going to do this for you, then you need to do something for me. But it's something that everyone can do if they're so inclined, because it costs nothing apart from sharing. So that's what I've decided to do. I'm not quite sure yet when I'm going to throw the invite out, but it will be for summer or stroke autumn, and I'll probably fit it in to suit you. And how am I going to choose the winner? I'm going to do that randomly like I do now with the coin ring giveaway. Except once I've chosen somebody using my pick a winner, which I think you've seen my pick a winner software, I will then check to see, 1, are you a subscriber? And 2, have you actually shared any of my videos and to where? Once I've verified that, I will be sending a message to you, the winner, and inviting you to join me. If this works well, which I really hope it does, because I've got so much great land that I would like to share with you to stay with me, I'll do it again. But at this stage, I don't know how it's going to work. If it's going to fall on deaf ears, whether you'll want to come, if you'll be bothered to press the button, I don't know. Some of my subscribers, in fact 30% of my subscribers and viewers are from the USA. Perhaps they can't come, but I'm still sure they'd like to share. I'll find a way to reward those people who can't come anyway. So that's it. You now know what you have to do. Starting with this video, and you can go back to my back catalogue, find a video which you think would be valuable to someone else. They should see it because of your whatever reason, and share it. The more times you share, as I've said, the likelihood of being picked increases. Now, just going back for a second, Garry, if you remember, at the weekend, gave me loads and loads of scrap silver. I melt them down in a crucible. I then pour them into little silver ingots, and I purify the silver with borax to make sure I've got 92.5% sterling silver. What I've just done is made this. Now this is a copy of a very old crucifix. It doesn't have a hallmark on the original one because it's unknown silver, and the maker's mark and the hallmark is only assigned by the assay office when it's 100% sure what the silver content is. So whilst this one is silver, that is the original, not the actual one you're looking at now, then the silver content's unknown. But this one I've just made, I cast using sand casting technique. Using the scrap silver I melted down in a crucible from coins that I've dug up. And I'm now getting people sending me either coins or their scrap silver for me to melt down to continue producing these things. And I just love it. This one, again, is sterling silver, but it isn't going through an assay office. I'm not a jeweler, so I can't stamp 0.925 on the back. But it is, in fact, sterling silver. And the very fact that it's sterling silver is not important. What makes this piece of art really important is that it's got a Victoria coin in, a William IV coin, George III. It's got an Edward I Naka coin in it, and even a silver Roman denarius going back to the 1st century. And I made this replica over the Easter period in 2019. It's now available on my Etsy store. You could own this if you want to support me that way. It doesn't mean you'll get an invite there to come and join me. Sorry, my Etsy store is the stuff I'm selling from rescued and recovered old coins and artifacts. There are other ways you can support me too, which won't get you an invite. It could be that you want my poster off the wall there. It could be you want to buy a t-shirt. There are loads of ways. But we're focusing here on inviting you, one of my subscribers, to come and join me in summer or August, possibly around the September period. And now you know what to do. What I'm just going to do now before I go is show you how, very quickly, I made that copy in sterling silver of a really old cross crucifix. I think it's marvellous. And putting all those coins, those ancient coins that have been dug up by detectorists like you and me, into something as modern as that, retaining its history because you now know where that came from, I just think is delightful. I love it. I love making them. I've got loads and loads of stuff which I've made and I'm putting up for sale, and you can own them too. So let's just quickly jump through and I'll show you in just a few moments how I made that silver cross. Right, so there you have it. That's how it was done. Now, coming up soon, I've got videos I've filmed. It's in the can, but not yet edited, with Garry. I've got myself digging on the East Coast as well, bringing up a Le 10 brooch and various other things, including a fake James I shilling. How to know it was a fake? You'll see. It was quite easy to spot. But more than that, I'm actually doing my final test on the XP Deus and ORX. One versus the other, and I have finally come to a conclusion, and I'm prepared to tell you exactly what my conclusion is and what I think you should do if you're looking to get either one of those. So thanks for being with me. Don't be a stranger. Make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to share to be included to come and join me on the coast sometime during late summer to early autumn, and we'll have a great time digging together. Catch you later.
Rigtons.com sponsoring The Man with the Hat.